This is our weekly energy update, our first one for the year 2024. So first I want to wish you all a happy new year. I'm wearing my New Year's hat. Why not? And let's begin by picking 3 cards to see what the energy is as we begin 2024. The cards have been shuffled, and so we're going to pull 3 cards and we're going to see what the message is. And just like we have done in the past years, you can choose card 1, card 2, or card 3, or just listen to the message. And the first message is an upside down card, which means pay attention, but it's a good card because we are positively moving forward. So if you chose the first card, if you decided to pick a card and this was the card that you chose, you're heading in the right direction. Clear sailing. And you see here, if you look at the water here is pretty calm. So you're heading in the right direction. 2023 may have been a rocky one for you. You may have had trials and tribulations. You may have had challenges. But this is to remind you that you're heading in the right direction, and see the sun coming up. It's going to be a good year for you. Now, when I say that, that does not mean that you are not going to have 1 ounce of one problem, because that's not life. We are humans and we have issues and things come up. But as a whole, as a general, I want you to know that you're going in the right direction and things are going to positively work out for you as you go through the year. So keep yourself in an optimistic energy. When you find yourself getting a little bit negative or a little bit down, bring yourself back into that positivity and remind yourself that the sun is coming out and good things are coming your way. Or I should say you're heading in the right direction. One more thing. See, this card has the number 8 on it. We are in a universal year of the number 8. And when you put the 8 this way, it's the infinity symbol. The number 8 represents abundance, and abundance can come in all forms. Last year, I was in a personal year of a number 8, and so that didn't mean that my year was going to be a super easy one, but I definitely was able to see where I was noticing more abundance in my life and was able to bring in more gratitude because of it. So just remember that when you are going through 2024, and if you have a bump in the road, that's all it is. It's a little bump, and you're going to continue moving forward in the right direction. Card number 2. Card number 2 is bringing in love. This card says memories of love, and the number 6 represents family and harmony. So yes, if you chose card number 2, perhaps you're going to be thinking about the past and having memories of things in your life that brought about love. But this card is a little deeper than that for us generally, because we are stepping into an energy of love in the universe more than we have ever before, because we have been opening ourselves up to not just the physical reality that we live in, but knowing that there's more to it than just that. And being able to not just be in your headspace, but being able to connect the head with the heart. What am I feeling? What does it feel like? Before making a decision, how does it feel? When you are going through something, without just being reactive, what do I feel? Pausing before I decide. All of these steps, all of these ways of being, all of these tools in your toolbox are more loving. And when you can come from a place of being more loving with yourself at a situation, you're putting that energy into the world. So I want you to remember that as you go through the year, card number 2, people, bring in more love wherever you can. If you're going to go back into the past, don't go back into the past and look at the things that hurt you, the things that you regret, but I want you to look at the happy times, the things that brought you warmth and caring and nurturing and love. And that's card number 2. And card number 3 is another upside down card. So this was upside down, positive movement forward, and this is upside down, moving on. And the number here is also number 6. So if you chose card number 3, you're moving on. 2023 is over. What can you let go of? Imagine you have a suitcase and you're going into 2024. Don't put things in the suitcase that are going to weigh you down from 2023. But instead move on and let go of those things that did not serve you from 23, from 22, from 21, from 20, and back. Let them go. It's too heavy. It's too much to carry. You need to move on. Because when you move on, you bring more balance and harmony into your life. And that's really what this card is about. So if you chose card number 3, it's time to move on. Whatever comes to mind as I say that, that's what you need to move on from. Whether it's a job, a relationship, a family member, maybe you're getting divorced, maybe you are divorced and you're holding on to past regrets. Whatever is coming up for you, I want you to know that it is in your best interest to move on. And we're going to pull one final card, because why not? Just to give us one final message. We are building more of stability for ourselves. It says foundations and achievements. And the rainbow is there. And really what this card is representing to us is family. And family came up a lot in this reading today. And truly, we are a collective consciousness. We're all connected and we are a soul family. Whether you realize it or not, if you're watching this, you're part of my soul family. I'm part of your soul family. We are all collectively part of each other's soul family because we all come from one creator. So this is saying to us that we have gone through a lot in the last few years. We have gone through more than we could ever have imagined. If somebody told us this in 2019, we wouldn't have believed it. But here we are. But we've learned a lot. And so we need to go forward and we need to release and move on and let go of those things that we have been carrying for far too long, because it is time for us to move forward towards that rainbow with the stability of what we are keeping in that suitcase so that we can have a great 8-year in 2024. Where can you bring in love? Where can you bring in a wealth and abundance and connection and friendship and whatever it is that you want to create for this year? I wish you guys a great step into 2024, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.